I bet you Javier Becerra is going to be the governor. Oof, man, I remember working on his campaign for LA mayor a long time ago. Let me tell you something. There's no majority rule, according to what I just learned. It's a plurality. Um, for example, there are 61 candidates for governor. The one who gets the most votes wins. It looks like Becerra only needs about 2% of the vote to win. And he's done this. He's done this before in the Los Angeles mayor's race. That's where I first learned about this. It's called marginalizing. Um, what they did was they wanted they wanted a certain result, I believe, and they wanted to make sure it was going to work. So what they did was they had two Hispanic candidates, Javier Becerra and what's that other guy's name? I forget it right now. But and then I think Han and anyways, they had like a white guy, a black guy, and two Mexicans and a bunch of other candidates. But they marginalized everybody so that Javier Becerra or Villaraigosa, the other candidate, were going to win. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Villaraigosa won. But what they did is they throw in the white person and the black person so they could take away the votes. They know the white's not going to win. They know the black's not going to win. So all they have is a Mexican choice. And either way, the Mexican wins. Well, in this case now with the governor, Javier Becerra went on to do many things. And congratulations to him. But, he's really good at politics and getting that win number. Anyways, at this point, there's 61 candidates. And Javier Becerra does not need 51% of the votes to win. In fact, with 61 candidates, it's impossible for him to get a majority vote, or 51% of the total votes casted. So what's going to happen is he just needs like 2%, 3%. And just like Trump and other popular politicians, they're going to win on the popular vote. And nobody else can win. I don't recognize nearly anybody else on that list. I haven't even bothered to look because I know it's not important. But my point is, the game's rigged, guys. There's 61 candidates out of 100%. Ooh, buddy, you only need 2%, less than 2% of the vote to win. You just need more than 1.6, I believe. Is that fair? For 1.6% of the California population to determine the governance of 98.4% of the state. Is that right? For 1 point something percent, I guess it goes with the 1%ers, huh? You guys do what you want. I'm just letting you know. Javier Becerra just did it again. I'm about to vote right now, and I was just looking at it thinking, that son of a gun. He marginalized even better than before. So this was like 15 years ago, I think, when I was on his campaign as a field coordinator. Back then, I thought, this is very strange. There's like 10 candidates. That means he only needs like a small percent of the vote to win. And there was like, and there's two Mexicans. That means Mexicans are going to win. It's like, it's not even an election. It's not. It's rigged, dude. And the scary and sad part is that they're all playing by the rules. So, it's not like they're cheating or anything. Anyways, think about it. If there's 61 people and 100 spots, how many does each person need to have the most. Assuming they share it all equally, then how much does a person really need to win that? 2, 3, 3, 2, 1.5. It's crazy.